Chainlink update on Friday, May 24th, 2024, going into the U.S. holiday weekend. We'll be back next Tuesday for all the updates, live streaming again next week. But let's get an update for Chainlink. We'll start off on the 4-hour, then we'll zoom out to the bigger picture, the daily, the weekly. Need to know what we need to focus on to the high side and the low side. That's what we're going to look at. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want more help navigating these markets, extra content, extra help, that's where you can subscribe to our private Telegram alerts group through Patreon. It's linked below. Let's get right to it. We're at this zone. We're above the zone now, actually, right? So from all the way back to Wednesday, 9 days ago, we are now up 34% from that low. Okay, great sign. Not many coins are doing that, right? And we're up 11% in the past 24 hours. Wake up, right? This is good things happening. Above all moving averages on the 4-hour, bouncing off the median Gaussian channel as support, and the 200, the 200 in the pink, the 100 holding us with that lower wick at 1544. What else is bullish? Well, the Gaussian channel is green, check mark. The 100 is just the blue line, right? The 100 EMA has just crossed the 200, check mark bull, right? So we have a lot of bullish things happening on the 4-hour chart. Can it hold? Well, we can, as long as we hold this 1680, or as of right now, 1680. The 21 EMA on the 4-hour chart. We got to hold there. You start to close under your 21, right? The yellow line, no matter what time frame you're on, that's when you start to slip on the ice a bit. And you just got to be careful, right? So if you come down and you're holding the 21, right? Any kind of move down, hold either the 8, the 14, or the 21. The red, the purple, or the yellow. Yellow. We're in the south, it's yellow. Okay, let's zoom out to the daily. What do we have here? Gaussian channel's red, but we're working on it. We're in the bullish section, right? That's where they start to turn green here. You're bullish by definition per the Gaussian channel. And we remain bullish as long as we continue to close above 1570. However, right, if we go back down, we would maintain these lower highs, and we would fall back under our previous resistance zone. Tried to hold it as support right here. Now back to resistance. We're trying to battle right now to hold it as support. Bollinger Band on the lower side is starting to peel away. We need to keep that going, right? Like this. And we need this top one to keep going like this. And then guess what the price does? It goes like this, right? Like this, like this. That's what we need to keep going, right? And our next high side target, well, we have our low here, right? This is why we're struggling a bit right now. At the high part of this zone, $17. This is where we start to pick up steam, because then we're looking at the 786 right at the, you guessed it, $20 mark. I was going to wait to put on the flannel for $20, but we can't wait no more. 11% in 24 hours. It must go on. The lights, right? We're going to get a strobe light in here when we get above 20. We're just going to strobe on the neon sign the entire stream. If Link gets back above 20 anytime soon, all right? All right, let's zoom out to, let's just check in on the 3-day here. We have more bullish things happening, even on the 3-day chart. The bigger the time frame, 3-day is much more significant than the daily, and the weekly is much more significant than the 3-day. So looking at the 3-day, we are now bullish there as well for the Gaussian. Above it, holding it as support. Let's zoom in here, right? Look at the close above here. Last candle just closed yesterday. Closed after going all the way down to, you guessed it, the 21 EMA. Came back, held its head above water, right? That's the bull territory. 1630, if we go down today, tomorrow, next day, next week, 1630 is where we got to hold on the 3-day chart. Moving averages starting to cross up. Look at this 90-degree angle here. Maybe you could argue a little bit less than that. Maybe let's go 80-degree, right? 75. We don't need to worry about the angle of attack. Just throwing it out there, right? This nice sharp bounce out of this red EMA on the 8, usually a good sign of good things to come. We are right now flirting with crossing the 8 under the underside retest of the 21, the yellow line, right? And when we do that, right, good things again start to happen. Or vice versa, bad things start to happen when you cross the red and the yellow. Right? We crossed right here. Look what came next. We're about to cross again to the upside. Maybe we start to get a little Chainlink blue pump here, right? So last time we did cross yellow underside right there, right? Look at that. September of 2023. That was the last time we had a cross from the underside of a red EMA 8 to the 21. We're getting ready to do it again right now, right? Let's fingers crossed that that continues. Then we go up, come back and retest, hold the 21, right? Support, and then the bulls are here, right? Once you confirm that the bulls are here, it's usually back on the 21. A lot of significant things happen on the 21, no matter what time frame you're looking at. That's when the big moves start. So if we continue up higher, right, maybe we go up to like 1920, maybe we come back and retest, and if this holds, theoretically, it's, you know, Chainlink rocket time. All right, let's get to the weekly, the bigger picture. Again, range high test, range high test. We're trying to flip this previous resistance. Support here, very short time. Support broke it, resistance. Are we going to hold it as support again? And then, you know, pay me up, Scotty, right? That's what we're looking at. All right, so good things, right? Look at these lower wicks. Where are they holding? The top of the Gaussian channel, the 100 EMA. All good things as well. Nice bounce out of this, right? We looked at this last time, right? When you fall down and then you continuously put in lower highs and lower lows, that's a bullish sign, right? And here's the follow through of that. We were talking about this as we were doing it, right? This is bull sign, right? You fall down and you keep making lower lows, keep making lower highs. You form this like little wedge here and out goes the blue, right? All right, so that's what we're looking at. The 618, 1786. Flip that back. Look how significant that was right there. Right, look at all these holds. What do you think happens when we start to flip that again? Right, get back up here, hold this, and then rockets. Skyrockets in flight. It is the afternoon. I'm not going to finish. All right, what else do we got? I mean, Chainlink, you want to check the monthly? Let's check the damn monthly. All right, monthly chart. We could probably get rid of this. You don't have to go with that. So the 618 fib, right? The 1618, $230. Can we potentially hit that? It's getting a bit of a stretch, right? We got to go sooner than later here, right? We're running out of time, right? Even if the market cycle lasts another 6-12 months, on the monthly chart, it looks great, right? We're holding exactly right on the 21-month EMA. It looks spectacular on the monthly, honestly. From our swing lows here, right? We can go all the way down to our $5 lows. 400% move, not the best, but not the worst. Certainly there's, you know, you're better than Matic. Up 240% still, 250% off the lows, right? We're trying to pivot from the bear market highs, right? We're still trying to break out of that, right? We broke back below it. The April hurt us a little bit, right? We got shot in the foot. We can recover, right? We're in the process. We could still, you know, become the Olympic champion, but the good things start to happen above 21, gets above the 618, and then we can, you know, get back to, you know, up only mode after the 21 falls, right? If we close above 21, I think 31 comes pretty quick, right? The 786. There's your momentum. There's your prediction. Highs after, I mean, the high monthly close is not that high. It's 38, right? That's our all-time high close on Chainlink. $38. That will likely come, will be at range highs very quickly. All we have to do is close a weekly or monthly candle above $21, and Valhalla awaits. Sergey will be greeting us all. All right, let's get to our quote and card of the day. He needs little who desires but little, right? Maybe you're in a panic and too emotional because you want too many goddamn things. Simple. Be simple. All right, card of the day. Mercedes S63 AMG, my absolute favorite Mercedes car, probably of all time. This is it. If I had to pick one, this is it. This is the exact model. I would probably get white. I love white on Mercedes and luxury cars. I love yellow on hypercars and supercars. But this is like about dream car as it gets for me. As far as like, you know, something under, you know, used. I'd probably get used, right? I usually buy my cars slightly used to save the depreciation, right? You know, nothing stupid here, except for buying a twin supercharged Mercedes. But here's the rear, Quad exhaust, I love it. You can put like Rentec chips in these, and you tune the ECU. You can put like 700-800 horsepower with just a couple extra $1,000, and they just sound like beasts and monsters, and you can smoke pretty much anything. Favorite. All right, that's it. What did I used to have? Have I ever had Mercedes? I'm glad you asked. Yes, this was my first one. I had this about, but now we're looking at almost 20 years ago, 18 years ago. This is a 2000. So 2009, I got this somewhere thereabouts. This is S600. It was like V12. It was like legit back in the day. So this is like a 2006. I think I got mine in 2009. Slightly used again. S600. That was my first Mercedes. And then 2015 or 2016, I got this E-Class. Not the AMG version, but it's got like the AMG. It's like the half AMG, not the real one. It was too much back then. So I got that, but that still looks pretty good, right? So those are my two Mercedes that I've had. They look just like that. Same color, everything, identical. And then I went from this to my current car, Model S Performance, Tesla. I wanted something faster. Like, this is a great car. The Model S, this had like, what, 350 horsepower. My Model S has 756 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. So quite an upgrade on the caboose. All right, I'll wrap it up there. Have a great weekend. Hopefully you learned something, or you're just here for the cars. And in which case, kudos to you, because obviously I like cars. Let's get back to, no, not that one. But there we go. Holy hell. Dream car. I think I would trade my Tesla for this. I could do it, but it's like, can I go back to gas? I could, but I would rather just keep my current car and then get a McLaren. They're all in cases around me. I was going to rip one out here, but that's it. All right. 720S, ultimate dream hypercar. This is maybe my like dream kind of reality car. You can get these for, they're not stupid anymore. I mean, you can get them for like 60K, 50, 60. Depending on how new or used or whatever, but it's not stupid expensive. It's still ridiculous, but yeah. That new. I mean, you're looking at like 150 to 200K. So let the depreciation go for a couple of years and then just pick one up later. All right. Have a great weekend. I could talk about cars all day. I could talk about Chainlink all day. We could talk about anything all day. Bitcoin. We're just rambling on here. Climbing up a little bit. Let's just pretend this is a live stream. I think. Let's look at Bitcoin, right? It's back to range highs. Let's look at really, really short here, right? Bonus for the people still watching, which is, it's nobody. Don't anybody's still watching this far, but it's okay. Daily chart, we're back above all moving averages. Look at the double bounce off of the EMA 14. That's a good sign. I want to see super short time frame here. Holding above the median Gaussian channel. We have our test right here, right? It's right now. So through the weekend, all Bitcoin needs to do is flip 69K to support and, send it, right? That looks pretty good. What else? If Bitcoin doesn't kick the bucket, Chainlink's gonna nuke it higher, right? 19, 17 becomes 18, becomes 19, becomes 78. You heard it here first. 19 to straight to Valhalla, $78. All right. Have a good one. I've said it 7 times now. You better have a good one.